You are on the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top potter on TradingView with over 250,000 reputation points. And what I love the most is sharing educational breakdowns to show you how you can be looking for the best trading opportunities in the market. So without further ado, let's go and see which is today's Forex pair that we need to break down. In today's video, I want to speak about GBPUSD, and I want to give you guys a full breakdown of the situation that we currently have to show you where we can be looking for the next potential setup. And as usual, I will be keeping this analysis as educational as possible. So first, we will be speaking about the technical aspect that we currently have on this pair. Then we will go and see what we have from an order flow perspective. So by checking the commitment of traders, so the COT data, to see what the non-commercials in the market are doing, which are basically the biggest speculators. And by the end of the video, by using the combination of our technical analysis and our order flow analysis, we will be able to understand where we have the highest probabilities for a nice trading opportunity on the pair. Now, starting here on the monthly time frame, what do we have? Now, here on the monthly, we can see how the market has just provided a nice impulse to the upside, followed by this correction, and the market is currently starting the continuation to the upside. Now, in general, after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, you have to take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And if we do that, we can see how the 0.32 of the Fibonacci taken on this monthly impulse is currently lining up exactly at this area that we did expect the market to test before a potential rejection to the upside. So here on the monthly, everything seems quite bullish, and we did expect the market to provide a correction to this area before starting the continuation to the upside. Going down on the weekly time frame, what do we have? Now here on the weekly, we can see that also here we have very strong bullish momentum. The market is currently rejecting quite aggressively the previous supply that we had here, which after the market broke it to the upside was turned support and demand here. And we can see how the market is currently testing and rejecting with very strong bullish momentum this exact same demand area to the upside with a quite strong impulse. So on the weekly, everything seems quite bullish and well, and we can expect more continuation to the upside. Just a quick reminder, for more educational breakdowns, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Going down on the daily time frame, what do we have? Now here on the daily, I spoke about GBPUSD a few days ago. We had the creation of this impulse, and after this impulse, I made a full breakdown explaining all the reasons for which we did expect the market to first provide the correction and then the continuation to the upside. And in fact, that is exactly what the market did, and we did capitalize on this move to the upside with students. And by the way, I will link in description this previous analysis so you can go and check it out for further reference and more free education. Now at the moment here on the daily, we are trying to break above structure. In fact, this area here was acting as very strong supply and resistance preceding this move to the downside. And currently, it seems like the market is managing to break above the level. Now, we still have 9 hours and 59 minutes to go before this daily candle will actually close. But if we will have a confirmed break and close above this resistance, at that point, this previous resistance will be turned support here. And if that will actually happen, it would unlock a quite interesting opportunity. Now, if we go and see what we have from a COT perspective, so commitment of traders, which is what hedge funds are currently doing in the market, we can see how with the last reports, net positions were increased. In fact, we went from 19.8K net positions to 28.1K net positions, with currently 64K longs from an institutional perspective and 36K shorts. So the pound is definitely getting quite strong, and we see that clearly reflected also in the price action, because clearly from an institutional perspective, we are seeing more longs than shorts. So the only thing that is left to see here is, will we actually have a confirmed break above the structure or not? Now, if we will not have the confirmed break, then there is nothing interesting. However, if the market will manage to break and close above the structure, at that point, the previous high will be the previous resistance turned support. And after a break above the structure, On the retest of this previous resistance turn support, this is exactly where we can be looking for the next potential opportunity. So if we will have a break and close and retest of this structure, inside of this area, what we will be doing with students. Now, as usual, we will be reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the COT data are the best timeframes from a directional perspective. But then we have to wait for the confirmations and entries, and the best timeframes for confirmations and entries are the 4-hour and the other intraday timeframes. So after the break on the retest inside of this area, we will be monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective and lower waiting for the market to shift from the 4-hour and lower bearish market that we will have to a 4-hour and lower bullish market. And as soon as the market will shift from an intraday bearish to an intraday bullish market, at that point, we will be adding GBPUSD to our watch list. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice long with a good risk to reward and good probabilities at that point for the move to the upside and for the market to complete this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside and creation of a higher high. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like button and comment below. Also, you can go and check out the mentorship program. The link is in the description. It's a very complete program. First, you learn all my rule-based strategies. Then you trade the strategies with me. In fact, every day I give you a new daily market breakdown showing you how to apply the strategies with the entries, stops, and take profits. And you also get a Q&A session every day in which I answer all your questions. So it's a very complete program. I really suggest that you go and check it out, and I will see you in it.